Antonio Brown's tenure as owner of the Albany Empires, a team his father played for, is off to a rocky start. He was on the field at halftime of a previous game, shaking hands and taking pictures with fans, only for security to confront him and demand he remove himself. It was a testy exchange, with security doubting he was indeed the owner. An incorrect assumption. Brown told them to, quote, get more muscle if he were to leave the field to play. It would later be learned Brown created a safety concern during the halftime festivities, and that is from the GM of the arena. Prior to becoming owner, Brown, appearing to be naked in a pool in Dubai, picked up a woman in the area, dunked her, and as she would swim away from the former football player, Brown would appear to expose himself to her, lifting his privates above the water. The friends he was with would egg him on throughout the video. He would offend and torment the mother of his children live on Instagram. Later, he would be kicked off the social media company Snapchat for posting a photo that, quote, featured the parties involved engaging in a sexual act. The woman in the photo, Chelsea Kyrus, would tell TMZ, I have reported his page and all pictures. Unfortunately, Snapchat is allowing him to repost. I am very sorry for any of your kids that follow him and used to look at him as a role model. Brown would claim he was hacked. In his final game in the National Football League, AB would leave the field early in New York against the Jets and make a scene on his way out. The video was taken by @MMMMilla on Twitter. After a fallout with Tom Brady, he took dig after dig after dig at his former teammate, posting pictures with the QB's ex and mother of his children, supermodel Gisele Bündchen. They recently divorced after 13 years of marriage. When noted anti-Semite and Big H supporter Kanye West was losing endorsements left and right, Brown revealed he was president of West's Dawn of Sports. The most recent news comes with Brown's involvement in the business of arena football. The Times Union's Abigail Rubel has the latest. Brown, who has a history of not making payments, has brought said pattern to his new team. The Empire organization has not paid players or coaches since April 21st, according to one of the team's top players. Coach Damon Ware confirmed the lack of payment and said Monday that he has left the team, she wrote. AJ Pankowski of CBS 6 Albany, through his sources, reported the total number of players who did not receive payment was 8. 8. Local media is now asking who will be Damian Ware's successor. However, there's more. Ware wrote on Facebook, nobody has been paid. If you disagreed with that, you were a problem. I am certainly not desperate enough to coach for free. I love what Coach Menace and I built over the last few years, sending my love and prayers. Rubel would have more for the Times Union. Players' game checks did not hit the direct deposit. On April 28th, no one received a payment. The team would fulfill its duties and play in North Carolina without payment, per one player who requested anonymity. Brown, desperate to fill his roster, would tweet, "Who's the best players in the country who want to play for the Albany Empire?" Brown owns 95% of the team after buying out former owner Mike Quarta. The team has blamed a shift in ownership and a processing error as the reasons for players not getting paid. On top of all of this, multiple players, including the league's leading passer, who just so happens to play for Albany, were all reportedly suspended due to an incident on the team's bus after returning from a game. Police would respond to a call of aggravated harassment. That investigation continues. Now, as I said previously, there is a history, a long history of Antonio Brown not making payments, being sued for not making payments, or just not making payments on time. And I'm going to share a few anecdotes with you. KCB Marketing sued AB for commissions on $2.4 million in endorsement deals. Brown tried avoiding the payment, claiming ex-agent, super agent, Drew Rosenhaus hid his involvement in the marketing agency. He would miss child support payments only to make them when facing a warrant for his arrest. That total was $30,000. When questioned about the payments at his opening presser for the Albany Empire, he would give this quote: "Yeah, well, first off, anytime you say a guy owns a team, there's going to be some garnishing of wages, but let's get this clear. I paid my bills. I'm a professional. It's about the Empire and running a business, and we don't need negativity on my name. It's bigger than me." A celebrity jeweler who has a client list that contains Floyd Mayweather would sue Brown after he failed to pay over $1 million. In all, Nesson has a laundry list of noted missed payments and confrontations between Brown and somebody else over payment. June 2017, an artist sold AB a painting which the painter says he did not pay for at a charity auction. She'd claim sexual misconduct after Brown hosted her, one which she provided texts later on to local media in Florida that showed threats and intimidation from Brown's inner circle. May of 2018, Sam Williams, Brown's personal assistant, ex-personal assistant, told law enforcement he was owed back wages from the player. Furthermore, August of 2018, a speed trainer by the name of Sean Pena would sue the Steeler great for more than $7,000 for unpaid wages. September 2018, a wellness coach didn't receive payments from Brown. Car detailer Robert Leo was allegedly owed $16,000+. A pet center owner is also owed, this time $2,000. Stefano Tedeschi, a chef, told TMZ he too was owed money from Brown, nearly $40,000. He also claims he was threatened.